Bad dad puns are part of the family Christmas special, and Sandy Claus happens to be the very first animation we did as a family many years ago. Here's how it goes. So here's Sandy Claus, getting it all colored in. This animation consists mainly of a wind-up, a throw, and a follow-through.
We've attached the Animation Chef's secret recipe for wind-up, which is a basic animation concept, but an animator has to think about this frame by frame. And it really adds to the believability of your animation. So here's the Animation Chef's doing a demonstration. There's a wind-up of JJ's superpowers. He blows them into the back wall, and then there's the follow-through. But in stop motion, you're doing this one pose at a time and then playing it back at 15 pictures per second. So your 15 pictures have to be organized to make this happen. Here is SpongeBob SquarePants doing the same thing. He's got a rear back before he throws this fire hydrant. And then he throws it. And then there's the follow-through, which is a reset kind of a thing. So this is what we're trying to go after with Sandy Claus in terms of animation technique. Wind up and follow-through.
Make sure to make pauses between each action. It just takes 7, 8, 9, 10 frames between a wind-up, a throw, and a follow-through, and you'll have a nice set of beats that help the audience understand and see it a lot better. So that's 7 or 8 frames before it reaches back, 7 or 8 frames while it's being reached back, 7 or 8 frames after it throws. These provide pauses and a sense of pacing and cadence that make it believable. One of the most insanely difficult things to remember and actually do is to take pictures when nothing is happening to create these pauses. So after the crab pulls the present out, you take a few pictures so it just holds it there, and then it winds up and throws it out to the sea. Those 3 pictures there are to just have a nice pause before the toss. We really only need 2 arm poses, a bent arm and a straight arm. That's enough information to convince the viewer that there's some muscle behind this throw. Take a few pictures at the end of the throw with that arm just sticking out there nice and straight. Then as we bend back, we'll take another pause before it reaches and gets another box to throw. And on these big fast moves, we only take 1 picture per move. That claw is moving a good ½ inch each time, and we took only 1 picture as it went back to get the next gift. And of course, we take a bunch of pictures now while it's reaching and grabbing. Now it comes out with this next box. By the way, the little slider on the left side of the screen is the opacity slider. We can see where we've been and where we're going. That's why my hands are kind of transparent, and after we take each picture, the drawing becomes solid. It shows you the updated picture you just took, as well as where the last picture you took is. It's very helpful. Very, very helpful. It's also known as onion skinning. It's a nice long pause after that throw. Actually, it's not that long. Remember, we're working at 15 pictures per second. So if you take 7 pictures, that's ½ a second. Pause is all. But it's important to get the pauses in there. All right, let's see if all of our guesswork worked out. There's always a lot of suspense at this point. Did our figuring translate into animation? That looked good. That looked really good. What's red and brings presents to the sea? Sandy Claus.